The new budget includes more than just money. There's also legislation without dollars attached to it that will increase the number of teachers in the classroom. WCNC Charlotte Shamari Morrison joining us in studio now with more. And Shay, so what are these changes that we're going to see?
Well, we have a number of them. The ones I want to point out is the General Assembly has made it easier for out-of-state teachers to actually gain their North Carolina teaching licenses. Now, if a teacher comes from, let's say, Alabama, and the licensing process is similar to that of North Carolina, they can just go right in the classroom. That wasn't the case before. They had to start the process all over. And there's also a new teacher apprentice program that would allow high school graduates to work in schools as apprentices while earning their education degrees. And having a strong teacher in the classroom is actually why one CMS elementary school principal says his students are thriving.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Principal Bobby French believes in being visible and available to all the students at Pineville Elementary School. You can find him in the hallways interacting with students.
Can I get a high five?
Or in his office, finding ways to make sure these students succeed.
We've had to really be intentional about focusing on student data, looking at where students are and what skills they might be missing, pulling them into small groups and intentionally focusing on those skills.
Over the last school year, Pineville Elementary went up a letter grade in student performance, and their students exceeded growth.
Our district set some goals around our Hispanic and African American population specifically, and making sure that they were proficient by third grade in reading. We saw a huge jump in that this year. Our Hispanic population went up about 20% in their proficiency, as well as our African American population.
And French says without long-term and highly qualified teachers, that wouldn't have happened.
That teachers support one another. They pick each other up on a hard day, and they help one another every day. So they want to be here, they want to help one another.
At Pineville, there's only one teacher vacancy. That's a welcome number in light of the entire district starting the year with about 500 vacancies district-wide.
We do have a great staff that continues to work every day to make every kid successful in Pineville.
And the new state budget also expands the state's Teaching Fellows program, and that provides future loan forgiveness and training for people wanting to be a teacher by offering it to students at 2 more universities statewide. Jane?
All right, a lot of incentives for teachers. Thank you, Shay.